Hello. Some of you guys on Reddit asked me to show how I killed Domina or whatever the fuck the spider boss's name is. I don't know the name of any of the bosses. I just know which ones they are. So I decided to go back and kill it again to show you guys how I did it. So, and for clarification, I did have a tank kill the first one for me, and then after I got the mount, I decided fuck it. I have the mount. I'm gonna go back and learn how to kill it myself, just because I didn't feel like I earned the mount. So I wanted to make sure that I could actually do it. You know. Okay, so let's skip forward. I basically just kite all the way through. Make sure I have invisibility up for this. And for the add portion of this, I use the Triune Ward still. I can't remember the name of the other legendary. Let me see real quick. It is Temporal Warp. So I use Temporal Warp for the actual fight. But yeah, I get all the way over to this spot, then I invis, and then I do actually clear this spot. You can get by without clearing this spot, but I prefer to not do it because I've wiped to it a few times, fucking up. And at this point, I actually realized I forgot to reset for the last attempt, because if you fail this method, you have to reset the dungeon, which is really annoying. So I just let these fuckers kill me. So I'm just gonna go forward. Yep. So I make use of the plague boars as much as I can, just because I'm not a tank and these bitches kind of hurt. That one died without plague boars, really. And then I get to this one. Wait for the plague boars to get here. Frost Nova, then I just blink away. And mirror images just... It actually doesn't affect the venom spit, but I just did it just cut out of nature, you know, out of instinct. So this dude I just killed completely with the plague boars. So I just get all these bombs blown up. And then I just... Here I almost got fucked up because I didn't have Frost Nova there. So I just had a ice block here. But it was enough. So my invis, I wait for it to come back up and then... Okay, so I'm going to explain my strategy first. So I use the Temporal Warp so I can use Lust again. So I use these drums over here. I use the drums to get their 15%. Then I use Time Warp's 30%. But I also, since I'm a Necrolord, I use the 25% buff from these. But I actually kite one of these all the way to the boss and stand in it, because something some people don't know is if you're standing in the little blood pool, you take damage, but you also get 25% haste. And you could technically do this with another one. So you could get a total of 145 haste, but I was just doing it with 95 because I found that to be good enough. So and that would it would take longer per attempt to try to kite these all the way over there, because you'll see these are really annoying mobs to kite. So you kill these, blink away, and viz, reset it. I killed this one on the way just because sometimes you accidentally get it when you're trying to kite the other one, and that's annoying. Just go all the way over, and then I wait for invis to come back, and then I kill this first mob that's just invisible. We only need to kill 2 mobs in this area. So kill this one. And one thing's nice, so I have the 25% haste buff from killing one of the little fuckers. And I actually, not on this one, but the next pack I actually die, which is kind of dumb on my part. But I kill this one. I deal with these fuckers. Yep. Yeah, I might mostly play Mythic Plus. I'm not used to having the single target legendary on, so how I deal with AoE is not how you do it usually with a set, but that's fine. So you pull this one because if you don't kill him, it'll actually pull that entire one occasionally when you're trying to get to the boss, unless you do it perfectly. Like I said, I fell here and die like an idiot because I didn't have my defensives up. Yep. So get rooted. My alter time doesn't go off on time. I don't have in my... Oh, it does, but then I get jumped. I was not... Actually, no, I just panicked there. I could have survived. But, yeah, the key there is just... Let's go back to it. So you kill him, and then you invis. See, I got him. I just get out of range. And then I pop invis. Make sure they reset. And then I kill the stupid stealthlings, wait for 2 minutes. And then I also use this one for the little poison buff he gives you as well. And I also use him to try to get... I don't have the turnip, so I use him to get 3 stacks of clear casting by just spamming spellstill on him. So what I do here is I kill his little friend, and then I reset. Then I run all the way back over there to the red slime. And I'm still using the Triune Ward legendary here. So what's annoying about this dude is he'll just continuously cast even if you're out of range, so you just have to keep counter spelling him on cooldown. Yep, so he'll just stay there and just keep casting even if I'm out of range. So you'll see right here, I won't even get hit. Yep, I just have to wait for counter spell to get up, so I have to do this all the way over here. So the intervals I do this is I wait till I'm here, then I do it. I get all the way over here. Wait for him to get into the slime. Then I do it again. And then now I go over to this portion. Because you want to stay 100% health at all times. That's why I'm still using this legendary. And then you get him over into this position. And I actually messed up here. I didn't mean to pull the other slime at this portion. I wanted to position the red slime first. Without having... Fleshcraft up, because I didn't want to get the buff immediately. I wanted to be able to kind of stall out, but now I'm kind of just having to deal with this slime here. Because the other one's really easy to avoid, but this dude is not the best. So I get him in a really bad position, which is terrible. And I should have spell stolen him, because usually I use him to spell steal until I have 3 stacks, and I use Imperial Ordnance to get it on him. But now my plan has changed. I have to do it with this one. And I also fucked up because I used my Fleshcraft to stay alive. You want to try to keep it until you right where you need it to be, so you don't accidentally get the buff too early and it falls off during the fight, and so that you also have like the max duration of it, because you're going to be standing in slime and taking extra damage for this. And we're already going to not be using the Triune Ward legendary, so we're already not going to be the most tanky in the world. So as you can see, I'm kind of casting on him a little bit, trying to just stay alive. Counterspell him to get him closer into position, because this is where I want him to be. I get him really low. I actually fucked up. I already have my Imperial Ordnance. And actually, did I already do the spell stealing portion? Let me go back. So right here, I start spell stealing to get 3 stacks of counterspell. I'm just pressing any spell I can while trying to not use too much mana. So I see that I got 3 stacks. So now I start to get him in position. I already wasted Imperial Ordnance. Yeah, I get the Imperial Ordnance buff now. And then I just kill him. I'm like, oh fuck. So I quickly changed my sets over while I didn't actually get any use out of my Imperial Ordnance, which is great. So I basically wasted my trinket here. So let's go back. I get him to this position. Switch gear sets. Pop the drums. Get in the swamp little thingy. Pop Dreadlord or Deathborn. Time warp. And pop all my cooldowns. And then you just burst from here. As soon as your shield goes down, make sure you use Alter Time. And it looks sped up here, but it's not. That's just how much haste I have. And see, I go back up to full health. And then right before these come out, I use mirror images. I go invisible. And I get in this position. And so now the assassins didn't actually target on me. And I'm out of range of them, so they can't target me again now just because of their placement. And then see, I'm kind of in trouble here because I'm out of mana, but which is to be expected with having that much haste, but I was able to, let me pause it while I get my words here. So I ice block to full health. Once I'm at full health, I make sure to alter time so that I will go back to there, even if my shields break. I pop my Fleshcraft because it gives damage reduction as well as shields. And then I go up as much as I can, and then I'm just like, oh shit, I'm fucked here. And then I pop my health pot, and I finish him off. Just barely finish him off. But this is without me using the Spectral Int potion, because I just messed up. And also, like I said, you could pull a second. Also, I find after your cooldowns run out, it's not worth it to be in there because you're taking too much damage. But, yeah. So that's mostly it. You just kite those all the way over there. You get 95% haste. You pop all your cooldowns. You use your Spectral Int potion, unlike me. You used your Imperial Ordnance correctly, or use another trinket, unlike me. But this is just to show I did everything wrong in this situation, and it was still doable. Yeah. So, that's it.